Mobius pick. Mobius pick.
Is that the test or is that streaming?
MTGs and RPGs. You guys want a practice match using our Oath of the Gatewatch siblings? Do I know this person? What? Alright guys, today we are going to do more Sealed Leagues. Sealed Leagues!
Seems fun.
Alright, oh, play lobby, sorry. Oh. Apparently people that are in the leagues with you can contact you.
Neat. I know you can do practice matches in Sealed League.
I'm not sure you can.
Well, that was quick.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Oh, we can actually find out. Yeah, just, well, whatever. Alright, let's play a match. Whoa. It's time for some Sealed League. So we're hoping to, you know, do what we did last time. Curve out. Our deck is very bad the later the game goes. The only upside is that we have a lot of answers.
Well, that person had a bomb, so that last.
What bomb did they
person
have?
played- That 5/5 flyer. Thing was nearly unkillable.
Are you talking about Ravnica?
Oh yeah, that wasn't Ravnica. The other one we just won.
Yeah, and that Ravnica bomb isn't even, like, unkillable. It shuffles itself back into your library, which I'm not saying is a bad effect. It's better than nothing. But it certainly isn't, like, going back to your hand. Like, you've got to redraw it. And in that format, while redrawing it is feasible, mill is one of the primary strategies, so it's slightly worse than normal. Okay.
Join the match.
We would like to play first. And we can keep this. This looks great. And great in the I have 2 spells I can cast if I draw in a land's way.
Yep. Hopefully we'll draw an island.
Yeah, I mean, Island and then Void Shatter, play something, Merc Strider would be real nice. We can easily lose this game by not drawing lands.
Yep. That happens a lot more than you would think it would.
Meh. I mean, the 3-land hand is basically like the best hand for not running out of too many cards, but not getting too many cards. Like, our opponent will probably play something big here. If we draw a good land, we can Oblivion Strike if we need to, or we can sweep away if we don't. So, you know, even if we don't draw something here, we're not in the worst spot. We're certainly not in a good spot yet. Okay, I think I'd rather keep open the sweep away.
Me too. Very uncommon that you don't draw a land in 3 draws.
Right, but we're still, you know, we're in a not great spot, but we're not in the worst spot yet.
Library. Woo. Wow.
Yeah, I mean... Now we're at the statistical unlikely point. We're going to spell shrivel their spell. Like, even if they play a land, we can still counter it.
Yep.
Now, see, our deck would have been doing great had we drawn any amount of lands. We have not drawn any amount of lands. We have drawn nothing. Yeah, we'll counter that.
Not one land. It's impressive.
There's our land. Now, we can either play the Merc Strider and bounce their thing, or we can counter their next spell, which is a 4/3.
Up to you.
I think I'd rather make them start...
See, I think I'd rather counter the thing and then Merc Strider.
I mean, it's just a 4/3, and we have a 5/5 and a 4/5.
Yeah, we'll do that then. That makes a lot of sense. This puts it back in their hand, right?
Graveyard. Oh, bouncing it puts it in their hand.
Yeah.
The exile effect puts it back to from their exile zone to their graveyard. It processes it. Yeah, so it's fine.
So we're gonna exile it?
No, I think we should play a 4/5.
Okay. Not this turn though.
Why?
That comes in tap, doesn't it?
Make some mana.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was the other one.
We could play. We could also.
Yeah, I think we should play 4/5.
Yeah. And next turn, we'll have 5 mana at least, so we can keep open Void Shatter and play Slaughter Drone, and keep over Death Touch and Void Shatter. If we draw land, we can pay Pathfinder and that kind of stuff. So. And we're not even behind a draw because Sweep Away made them redraw a card, so that's a decent place to be at.
So do we want to keep open Void Shatter?
Yeah.
We might want to go ahead and play the 3/5.
No.
If we play the 3/5, we're at parity on the board, right?
But then we don't have the option to play Void Shatter, which will let me counter spells.
Okay, we'll just do it that way then. This also keeps colorless open for the drone, which means they can't attack anything.
Right, so they won't attack. We can counter spell if they have something. If they attack, then we can just counter the spell they play. And then we have access to just a lot of good cards. That's fine. Right?
Yeah, I don't really think we care.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Do
Which is 2 mana, so I think we just play the Pathfinder? Or
Yeah.
do you want to play the Translator and keep open Death Touch?
I
I think it's for the...
yeah, I think I'd rather just play the
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Alright. And you want to go ahead and attack with our 4/5 and let them trade...
2 cards for it?
Well,
No,
one
they
good
probably
card.
have a trick. Let's just wait till we have mana up.
Okay.
We'll attack with the 4/5 and the 5/5 next turn.
That's true. And I mean,
And
if we draw
we'll
another...
have a counter spell up and an Oblivion Strike.
If we draw another land, we can Oblivion Strike anything good. Like, I don't mind Oblivion Striking Sifter of Skulls or Translator. So it's going to be a 3/4. Okay. Hmm. Maybe they're thinking they can't tap this for mana and they're tapping something else? Yeah. They have a double white card. So probably an exile spell. No, okay. Relief Captain.
Support 3.
Okay. Well, that's not particularly a giant problem, though.
I don't know why they would make that one a 4/2. I mean, why don't we just trade our 4/5 for their 5/4?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that, because that's a great card.
Alright, so now we have Oblivion Strike and Void Shatter.
Yeah, I think we should Oblivion Strike the 3/3 that can become a 4/5. 4/5, right? Actually, we probably just get a Translator. Because they have to pay a mana to grow this. It just
Well,
becomes a
so-
4/5, right?
It only becomes a 4/5. That doesn't matter. So neither one of those creatures matter right now.
Right, but if we don't kill one, we can't start attacking. We actually have to kill both where we can start attacking. So we should probably just play the Translator and pass. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 mana short of having the Void Shatter up?
No, we can have the Void Shatter up.
Oh, because of the
Yeah.
Translator, we can have the Void Shatter. And then next turn, we'll start attacking.
Yeah.
I assume they're going to play something rather large.
That's not important. We do need to start playing things because their board's getting quite wide.
Yeah.
I don't think they have anything great, but we do.
Well, yeah, that's probably the best one to tap.
There we go. Okay, so now they have to double block. They can make this a 3/5. And they can double block that way. Alright, so next turn we need to play the Oblivion
You know,
Strike.
you can just swing with the Death Touch guy.
They'll probably just block with a 2/2. It's a fine trade for them. I could attack with my Pathfinder and make their Kozilek's Channeler Translator unable to block, and then any block is a 2-for-1 for us. Do you think that's good enough?
So it's holding a lot of things back, though, is the problem.
So is this. This is holding everything, the same thing back.
Okay. If you think that's a good play.
I'm not sure it really gets much better, does it? Does
yes,
waiting?
That's fine. I don't think waiting does get better. So select there. Yeah. If they have a combat trick, we just counter it.
Jump block.
Nope. The trick. Oh, you have to cancel.
Alright.
Oh, we got that trick out of their hand.
I would have double blocked just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can give Death Touch to the Slaughter Drone, if need be.
Mm-hmm. Another big creature? What is it with people playing 3-color and colorless decks?
They're just really greedy. Alright, so we have a target for our Oblivion Strike.
Looks like they're going to attack right now.
For 3. That's fine.
Now, we probably want to attack for 5 again, right?
Right. We can stop 2 blockers if we want to. At the cost of 1 life, we can stop this from blocking and this from blocking, and then they can't kill it.
That seems pretty good.
So now they can block for a total of 4, or they can stake 5.
That's what I would have done.
And starting next turn, we can tap down a creature. Which will be important, because that means even if they play something... Oh, never mind.
Nice.
I mean...
We've got 2 more Oblivion Strikes in our deck, though. Huh. Now we can tap a creature and keep it tapped permanently.
Yeah. Are there any of these worth doing that with that we can get through?
Since we're at parity, probably not.
We should probably permanently tap down 1 card. And I'm leaning towards the Stalking Drone because it becomes a 3/5.
Okay.
And we can just tap that down whenever we want to.
Yep. Whoa.
Okay, well...
Alright, so now we tap the 2/3, and then the next turn we'll have to start tapping the...
I mean, I guess. We're not really attacking with anything. But yeah, we can tap down the 7/9. Like, we're still in a fine spot.
That's a good card.
Yeah, it'll let us get through.
And then we can use the ability too, right? Oh,
if they have cards in
if
hand.
they ever keep a card in their hand.
Yeah, it's sorcery speed. It's not ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it does mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It
7,
means
8,
they
9,
won't
10.
be able to keep tricks, though.
Yep.
Be sure to tap their Eldrazi, or we're going to have a bad day.
Oh, we just block with the slaughter drone. But it is a problem because we take damage. Alright, so we can tap down another creature if we want to try to really push through damage, but I don't think that's a good idea.
We don't have very many good things left in our deck besides removal, though.
Yeah.
If they have more Eldrazi, that's going to be bad for us.
Right, which is...
Or more flying, that's going to be bad for us.
But we're ahead on the clock.
Oh, well, we definitely attack when
They're
they're
not
blockable.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm just going to take it nice and slow. No reason to cast out the other cards in our hand.
So they get first strike?
First strike and vigilance.
That still didn't matter, though.
Nope.
Attack 2 until they die from it. That blinding drone is doing work.
Yeah, just like he's supposed to.
Well, oh, they didn't kill the blinding drone.
No, they wanted to think it was going to kill them.
Well, we can copy the blinding drone.
No, we probably should just copy a 3/5 and start attacking, because I don't think they have anything that can block a 3/5 profitably if we attack with 2 of them. And next turn we can start attacking with 3 of them. We don't want to attack with 2 of them this turn, do we? They can hit us for 1, 2... Yeah, we can. We can attack with both of ours. They can hit us for back for 3.
So if they drop an ally, though, they hit us with a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I just keep remembering to tap down that big old Eldrazi. And they get back the rally guy.
The relief captain, yep. Next turn.
We do need to stop drawing lands and start drawing business.
Do we have any other spells we want to save instead of copying this stuff?
I mean, we would like to copy the kill a creature spell, right?
I think we need to copy a threat at this point.
We don't have very many left.
No. We do not.
They're smart, they won't support the Eldrazi.
No, probably not. Probably have a 4/2. We can always activate Mirror Pool in response to them doing something if we really need to.
Activate Mirror Pool, what do you mean?
We can just use Mirror Portal, copy something at instant speed whenever we want. Okay, well, this is still not very good. And Mirror Pool only copies our stuff, so we are not in the best of spots.
Well, so they still don't really have a way to attack.
No, but their board is getting wider, and our board is not.
Yeah. We don't have anything to get any of our cards back, so about the only thing we can do is hope we actually draw something besides lands. Wow. That's powerful.
Yeah, I mean, they're just playing better spells than us right now. We need an evasive threat.
I don't think there are any.
We have flyers. They don't.
Well,
We
there's
just play
that
that.
flyer.
Yeah, we just play that in their turn, and then make a copy, and then hit them for 4, and try to end the game that way.
Well, one of their creatures just dies,
What do you mean?
right? We pay a life and give our slotted on Death Touch.
Oh, they're definitely not attacking until they can kill us.
Alright, go ahead and cast the Infiltrator, I guess.
In or in phase.
So they don't have anything that can block flying either, do they?
No, that's why I copied it.
Ooh. That's a sorcery.
So we should play it now.
Um,
I'm the guy that makes more guys.
okay.
Just also their biggest threat.
Alright. What's the ability on the card do? Does it exile something?
Yeah, we can make them mail the top card, or ingest the top card.
Oh, okay. Not super useful.
Now we could sweep away this to our hand, so let's count.
Mm,
But that doesn't really even help that much.
no, I think sweeping away with something out of the blue is going to help us more. Because they're going to go for the Death Strike after we attack one more time.
Yeah.
They might should have thought about going for it then. Oh, we don't need the mana, so... I don't think we're going to die on the backswing, so...
And they do have to answer 2 of them, which is nice.
Well, so their only chance is to attack right here. Unless they draw something. So I guess we need to block correctly.
Let's do this first to see if they have anything. Yeah, you can have it in your library.
Okay.
Woo!
I
Okay.
would have let the combat resolve.
Yeah. Well, especially since we're behind on time. We are at 11 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, so they're a wide deck. Did we see any particularly spells you want to counter? We saw
I mean,
Oblivion
all
Strike.
their big stuff basically.
We had. Do we want to bring in Negate? Was there anything that Negate was good against,
I don't think so.
other than a couple other creatures?
I mean, they did have one removal spell,
But we only saw one.
so I don't know what we would take out for it.
No. Let's look over here. Colorless.
I mean, unless you want to put in a Birthing Hold because it's so good in the creature stall.
No. I mean, how many more evasive threats do we have? Total. We have 1, 2, 2.
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's really it. We have a lot of removal, and we have some big creatures, so...
Yep.
If I think things are going badly, I will just concede so we can be on the play the last match.
Okay.
Being ready to concede if...
That's pretty bad, but I might actually keep that in sealed.
You can try it. The other thing is...
They're not super fast, so...
Oh, we're going first?
Yeah. I'm gonna let us go first, too.
Why?
Huh? They're not an aggressive deck.
They're more. Yeah, they are.
Maybe. Why don't you, Oh, okay.
I just want
I
to
always-
see the color.
Mix those two cards up because they look the same.
Yeah, one of them's mythic. I always can tell by the mythicness of a card.
Oh, that symbol is way too small then. I cannot see that.
I have mythic vision.
Oh.
Yeah.
How useful.
I don't know if you know about mythic vision, but yeah.
So Daniel is F2ing here even though he could F6 because he's faking a counterspell.
Does look like I have a counterspell.
And they are playing right through it.
That's a card worth killing.
Yep, that's certainly a card worth killing. Do you want to attack and see if they'll block first?
Sure.
Because I'd much rather trade that creature for it.
They would too. But I'm not going to give the option to drain us for 2 a turn and have a 2/3
That would
blocker.
be real bad.
No, especially since we're just a couple turns away from Pathfinder. Sorry, make that 2 Pathfinders. Sure.
That was awesome.
It was fine. It wasn't awesome.
That was awesome for us.
Well, I mean, if they Oblivion Strike this next turn, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Worth it.
We don't really have a choice.
Waiting does not help, so. And there it is. Well, we got that again. How fun.
Yeah, we just need a good target for the mirror pool now. And we have several.
We do have 3 Oblivion Strikes. Do you want to go ahead and crack that for cards right now?
No, I'm going to tap down their thing and tap down the blockers. I guess we can do it all, really. We'll wait to the end step in case they have a... make us discard a bunch of card spell.
Makes sense.
Sure.
That was pretty terrible. They must not have a very good hand.
No. But I assumed that when they just snapped off one of their cards.
Wow. Guess we need to be scrying.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah, we can just tap down their threat every turn. Take 1.
We gotta hurry. We don't have long. I played the first game a little slow.
Bottom.
Because we're saving.
Just goes back to our hand.
Yeah.
Nice. Huh. Well, that looks like we're taking 3. Sweeping it away is not a good idea.
No. That's fine.
Alright, be sure to scry. On top. Now we actually don't have to tap anything. But you might as well so we can attack, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on what we scry. Okay, so I like the idea of saving our creature now.
Yeah, sure. We've used Sweep Away twice to save from removal. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Alright, so my plan is to play the Infiltrator,
And
scry, and then next turn I'm going to make a copy, and it should put them on a pretty quick clock.
Yep. Well, they did get a flyer, but whatever. Not the blue. You don't have to tap.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you're gonna go ahead and tap down a creature too?
Yeah, I'm tapped on their flyer.
That's a good plan.
That's why they call me Good Plan Dan.
Is it? Is that why?
Okay, we're going to tap down that at the beginning of combat. And we're going to go ahead and make a copy of our 2-1. And we had counter back up for that as well. Alright, we'll go ahead and play the Skitter Skin. We can regenerate that. Alright, so now we have a counter spell, and we can tap down something, and we can scry.
Nice.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not have to deal with that.
Sounds good to me. We did it! I don't know why they conceded. They weren't losing, but I guess they were frustrated. Our deck is scrappy. That's what I'll say for our
It
deck.
is scrappy.
Because I'm like using Mirror Pool to copy 2-1 flyers that aren't good.
Yep.
Anything, and you're just like, oh, I'll just tap down a creature. It feels good to play this deck because I do feel like the decks our opponents have been playing have been just much stronger. And it's not like we have won a lot of these games like coming out blindingly fast. Like, we're just etching in there and they're answering our only good threat. Regardless of this deck is good, it feels good to play. Yeah. This deck is more fun to play than it should be, but sometimes it just feels good to be like, I'm making all these really clever plays to win the game, even if your deck is kind of awful. So we're talking about the deck being awful. Let's look at the deck just for a minute so you guys can really get the full flavor of how unlikely we are to really get there. So for evasive threats, we have 3, right? 2.
Mm-hmm.
2. We got 2 ways to really get through. And then we got one guy that's a 5/5 that's kind of evasive. And then nothing. Not a thing.
We do have a lot of removal. We have 3 Oblivion Strikes.
We do have a lot of removal. We have 3 Oblivion Strikes. We got
Demon's Grass.
a Demon's Grasp, and that cuts off the hard removal. We've got a Tapper, 2 bounce spells, 2 bounce creatures, a Containment Membrane, and a Dampening Pulse. And I think we used most of that in the first game just to get somewhere. Like, we would have been dead very quickly.
Well, so MVP is definitely that Infiltrator.
It's actually Mirror Pool. Like, our opponent has to play around Mirror Pool, and it's like, oh, what if they just copy a bad card?
Infiltrator plus Mirror Pool won us both those games.
It feels real good to have a land that's just the best spell you have.
Or best creature.
Yeah. So.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be able to continue.
We just have to win one more for this. This is the kind of, like, the other deck I was hoping we could go 4-1 or maybe 5-0. I felt like 4-1 was where the other deck was at, and maybe if Zane was a little sharper on the playing and more used to the client, it would have been there. Maybe not. Who knows? But this one, if we get to the 3-2, I'll feel like we really got somewhere. Like, that's what this deck is asking for. Just, you can make a 2-3. You can go 3-2.
And if we go more than that, we'll be jumping up and down. So.
Yeah, I mean, I do hope that we do get 2 games back to back where it's just like Infiltrator into Mind Melter into like Oblivion Strike, because any curve of like 2-drop counterspell or 3. Well, there's only one 3-drop creature because our deck's terrible. But like 2-drop into our 3-drop into like Oblivion Strike, and then you play Merc Strider, Oblivion Strike.
What Dan's saying is if you go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, you probably win in that game.
Okay, well, that's not always true. Let's say you're playing a deck, and your opponent's deck, and they play a 2-2 into a 2-2 with an ability into a 3-3. And then my turn play is like some guy...
A much crappier card.
Well, no, let's say I play a 3-drop that blocks okay, into a 4-drop that blocks okay, into a 5-drop that blocks great. I might have completely stunted what they were doing. You cannot completely stunt 2-drop that flies, into 3-drop that's unblockable, into exile spell, into bant spell that's also a creature. Like, there's a lot of tempo involved with that, which is the only upside to the deck. Alright, guys, we're gonna see you guys, I think, tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow, actually. For hopefully some Ravnica drafts.
I will not be here. Daniel will have to do it by himself.
Oh,
I have to go out of town for work.
Work stuff. So then it'll be the Ravnica drafts or another match. Mobius pick, out.